Roundtable that's going to help you.
I no grow, no trees. Farmer stress. Farmer feel oppressed. The food that we grow, we should have export. But the food that we grow, we see them import. Importation stun the growth of the Jamaican dollar. Fail the economy, then them bow to IMF, trying to pass them tests.
And with some seeds now, I'm the planter. Digging deep.
Hi, I'm your host tonight on What Matters at the Roundtable. Stanley West McPherson, November the 8th, 2016. We're on Pegasus, we're live. We're on Channel 13, Time Warners, live 7:30. You can call in tonight. You might have something to say. You might want to get in on the discussion tonight. Area code 607-272-0319. If you missed tonight's broadcast, you can pick us up Wednesday night at 9 p.m. or Thursday morning at 10:30 a.m. or Sunday at 3:30 p.m. But you can catch us live tonight at 7:30. Or you can email me, or if I see you around about, you give me your email and I'll send you a link direct to your phone or your tablet. But you can have the show. As we upload it, wherever it goes, YouTube, Vimeo, Google, Facebook, all the social medias, you can have a link as well. So there's no reason why you cannot get the show, because it's available and we want you to have it. So we're asking you to watch it. But if you can't, you can catch it live tonight on Pegasus, Channel 13, Time Warners. Also, I want to give a shout out to, once again, Chella. I still have your work, and I want you to know that it's good. And you need to reach out to me, because this can go places, and I need you to respond. As you see things is happening, we help people, and everybody who we help wins. And I want to make that clear to you. Everybody who we help, we have our hand involved, they win. Why? Because we're on the winning team, and we want you to be on the winning team as well. And also here with me, co-host Milton Webb. Milton, how you doing?
Not bad. How you doing, Stan?
Good. I just wanted to let people know that everybody that we help, Milton, win.
Everyone.
We got people that's going to come and tell them how they won, okay?
That's right.
And that's what we want to say. We're going to let them tell it. But everybody who we help wins.
Well, you know, we always try to look at their situation like it's ours.
Exactly.
And we've been in a lot of situations that a lot of these people are in. So we know how to get out there and win.
Exactly.
And when these people come here to tell you that, you know, they won.
Thank you.
And we helped them win. I hope a lot of people appreciate that and understand, and, you know, try to help us get this living wage kicking down and kicking off, you know, and get on this train. Mm-hmm. But, you know, we can't really win if we don't have your support.
Thank you.
So therefore, you know, we ask all the time for you to come join the train, get on, take the ride. You know, it's express nonstop, and we're going straight to the top.
That's right.
So, you know, we've been in a lot of shoes, and a lot of them didn't fit. A lot of them didn't feel good. A lot of them, some of them were too tight, and some were too loose. But, you know, when we do what we do as far as helping people, trying to get this living wage together, we shine. We put on the right shoes for that. Mm-hmm. You know, we always find the right shoe. But, you know, Stanley, a lot of times, you know, living wage, a lot of people don't believe in.
That's true.
You know, and a lot of people say, well, you know, well, they got lucky. Mm. Well, if that's the case, we're going to be lucky all the time. Okay?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of things that's going on in Ithaca that shouldn't be. And I hope we get a chance to address a lot of this.
Yeah.
And a lot of it has to do with housing.
Exactly.
Jobs.
Yep.
People in the street. Those are the people we reach out to. Those are the people we talk to. It's not like, we out here messing with all these people that got money. We don't need to talk to them.
That's right.
Because they got.
Exactly.
We need to talk to the ones that don't have.
And then we need to make sure that they get.
That's right.
So our job is cut out, is not to look at, seek the risk, because we see what they're doing. They're not helping nobody. But, we're going to turn that thing around. So, it ain't going to be where when you see us, if we rich, you can't get nothing from us. We're going to help you.
Right.
We're going to help you from right out the door, straight, And that's why I was telling this young lady that's got this modeling woman, Chella's way, she need help.
Right.
And I see her work, and I'm telling her, listen, get on the team here, because you can win. And you can be successfully, because of what you're doing. But now you need this thing to go somewhere. You need it to be promoted. You need it to really go where it didn't go before.
Right.
Okay. And we can do that, And
Right.
so I told her, she know my email. She got my number. Holler at me, and you will see your results. And just by, giving her a shout out, just by showing her, advertise her stuff, is just to say that, what? Someone is thinking about you. Somebody cares.
That's right.
That you go somewhere.
That you make it.
That you make it.
And that's the thing. Right there, a lot of people don't think that they can make it. They think they're out there by themselves, and they're not. So when it really comes right down to it, we all need help.
Exactly.
One way or another.
Exactly.
And you know what? There's always someone there, but it's not always someone reaching out to help you.
Exactly.
And when someone reaches out to help you, go ahead, grab that hand, go get aboard, see what's going on with it.
Exactly. Because you got too many people that don't care, one way or the other. They selfish. It's only, bring the money here, and then when they, use it all up, they kick you to the curb.
Yeah, they don't know you now.
Exactly, because they didn't spend your money up,
Yep.
and now it's nothing there. But they wouldn't do anything, to push you in that direction to get yours.
Right.
Because believe me, people can push you to the direction for you to get success, but they ain't doing no pushing.
No.
Okay? And this is what I hate. I don't like that.
We see those are the people who only ride in your skirt tails for the fame.
Okay.
All right? And then when your money's gone, there's no more fame. So therefore they're gone too.
Exactly.
And I mean, that's not the person you want to be around.
Thank you.
That's not your friend.
Exactly.
That's not the person that's going to give you some clear advice on what to do.
Exactly.
All they want to do is party and spend.
Yeah.
Oh, what can I have?
What can I have? Yes.
What can I get today? And after that, then there's nothing there. So then when there's nothing there, the first thing they say is, well, then, ain't no sense me hanging around here. Everything's gone.
Exactly.
So, I mean, it's wrong and it's raw that people are like that. But, that's society. That's the way it is.
Exactly.
People say, well, at one time, man, that dude had it all.
Uh-huh.
Well, what happened?
Exactly.
He messed around there, he helped this person, he helped these people over here. Those people over there needed help, he helped them. And now, after he done helped all these people and they done got up and he done fell down, they don't know him.
Exactly.
So, you got to sit back there and you have to be careful of the people that you help.
Yeah, you do. And then when you help them, you got to help them far as to say that, I'm helping you because I was in that situation.
Right.
But I'm not going to go and help you where it caused me, to go down and to go out.
Right.
That's not the help that you're going to get from
No.
me. You're going to get help that I know that you can make it and you can go up. But I'm not going to go down.
Yeah.
No. Because that ain't helping.
No,
That's,
it's not. Putting yourself in a bind.
there you go.
You know,
There you go.
And a lot of people sit back and they look at it like, you know, well, I can do this or I can do that. No, you can't do that.
Right.
So I'll help you get a job. I'll help you, you know, maintain, you know, until you can get on your feet.
Thank you.
You know, I'm not asking you for nothing. I don't want nothing. I just want you to make it.
There you
Because
go.
of the simple fact, you know, a lot of people don't realize. Like when we were coming up, like the things that people used to tell us, like, look, you got to do it like this because united you stand, divided you fall.
That's right.
You know.
Hello?
What's going on? How y'all doing tonight?
Good. How you feeling?
I'm well, man. Let's make sure we get this about voting tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not late.
Well, you know what? We're going to spin off onto that, and we're going to talk about that because earlier when you went to the polls, it was like they had a couple of candidates like in 4 different spots.
Yeah.
And you know, it had them in a women's party and had them in all these crazy parties. And, you know, that's like sabotaging the voting, you know?
Right.
He's supposed, if he's a Republican, then he's supposed to have 1 spot. A Republican, he's not supposed to be in all these other. I see he was in 4 different spots, and I'm like, no.
I seen that today.
Exactly.
I seen that today, but let's make sure we just don't circle that name. That's all.
Well, you already know. I looked at that. I even took a picture of that just to show. We put that on social media just to show people that listen. You know, this is how this system became. You know, on its voting because the power that we have. They're afraid of this because it only happens every 4 years.
That's right.
You know?
We got to make sure we get it out there now, not after 9 o'clock, but before 9 o'clock.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
And you know what? Here's the catch. And maybe where you at is 9 o'clock, but over in another state, it might be 10 or it might be 11. They keep the polls open extra. You know, so
Yeah,
other people.
we got a couple polls that closed at 7. It closed already. It's irrelevant. What we got to do right now in New York,
Yeah.
you need to get out there right now and get this done.
Exactly. And the whole thing about it is that people need to get up off the sofa and get off the couch because they have time until 9 o'clock, you know, and I made a day earlier, you know. I went out there, I said, you know, let me get the voting first, you know, depending on how much time I would take because I thought it was going to be crowded, but it didn't matter because I got out early. And then I said, you know what, after I go there, then I'll go to the bank and deal with them. But the main thing, I did the voting first.
All right.
Because that made a difference to me, and that's me talking and letting them know that, you know what, I'm tired of this nonsense y'all doing. You know, my sister told me, hold my nose and, you know, vote. You know, we got 2 evils. We have 2 evils in there, but she said, vote for the lesser one because we don't want.
Lesser of the evils.
There you go. And that's what she told me, and I did that. And that was wisdom talking to me. And so I responded to that and got out and did that.
Yeah, you guys are doing a great job. You'll get it out there for us.
Yeah, well, you already know that we got to do it because if we don't do it, nobody will, you know?
Yes, sir. I'm enjoying the rest of your show.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, thank you for calling. Yep. You see, and that's another thing. People need to get out and vote. It matters if you vote. It matters.
Yes, it does.
It really does. Because if you don't vote, don't leave it up to the next guy.
That's right.
Don't leave it up to the next woman.
Exactly.
Get out and vote. Do your thing. Vote for who you want. We're not going to tell you who to vote for.
That's right.
Because that's not our job. Your job is who you think should be the president, who you think should be the vice president. Get out and vote. Get that party in there. See if we can get something done. We put the wrong person in this voting thing, make the wrong person president, we're going to have a problem all over the United States.
That's right.
Not just black people, not just Hispanics, not just people of color. You white folks better pay attention because y'all going to have a problem too because this person don't care nothing about y'all. He only care about himself. Let's get it together now. Everybody need to get out there and vote. I'm not saying who you should vote for because that's not my deal, nor my thing, nor my job. My thing is for everyone to get out there and vote. You vote for who you want. It ain't got nothing to do with what your neighbor think or what your brother or your sister think. It is about what you think. Without your vote, we might sink. So I'm not telling you not to vote, but what I'm telling you is you need to get out there and vote.
Yeah.
You know, and the bottom line is, when it comes right down to it, your vote does matter. It's what matters at the round table, and your vote matters also. Get out and vote.
I mean, sometimes we're looking at this like we don't even do the thing that CNN and all of them do,
No.
the polls and all of that, and scrutinize the parties and the candidates. We already know what they're dishing out.
Right.
So we don't have to go through all that, the analysts and all that. We know what is going on. We know what happened. We know is what's been said.
Right.
We know what other countries are saying. Okay.
Right.
We also know what you're saying before you even got into office. What you want to do when you get in office. So that right there lets me know who to put in there.
Right.
Who my vote is for. Because listen, we don't want other countries coming over, because you made a big, your mouth is too big and they coming over touching you before you even get in there.
That's right.
Or while you're in there, they touch you. And now, we got a beheaded president because you run your big mouth and you talking trash and thinking these people won't come and touch you.
Well, you see, the whole thing about it is, when that person came out, when they first came out, and he started offending people, I said to myself, well, he got to be some kind of crazy. How you expect to be getting votes and you talking about these people like that?
Thank you.
I mean, that's a third or eighth of your vote right there.
There you go. Exactly.
So when you lose it, the first thing you want to holler is rigged.
Thank you. And
All
you
right.
can't do that because you got Mexicans, Dominicans, you got Latinos, you got everybody that's voting and that you didn't cast down, and these are the people that's getting out the vote. These are the people that's going to stand in those lines and vote because they came here to make a life, okay?
Right.
And they have that right to make a life. Come here and make a life. And guess what? You don't want that to happen, so they're going to stand in that line no matter how long it takes, and they're going to cast their vote. Just because of what you said, they're going to cast their vote. And guess what? It ain't going to be for you.
Check it out.
Yeah.
So
right there and there, you got people that you just hurt yourself.
Well, you see, that's the whole thing right there. Some people, they start talking and they don't think.
Yeah.
And I sit back. I see it every day. At work I see it. I see it in stores. They're always thinking about something different.
Yeah.
But they say something different, not what's on their mind.
Exactly.
And you can't mess around here and start talking about something or someone.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, 10 minutes later, you need a favor from that person.
That's right.
I was on the bus one time and these guys were speaking, but they were speaking in a different language. And I was sitting there, right? And when they got finished talking, I talked to them in their language, and they both were like,
yeah.
I said, yeah, well. And the girl that was sitting with them, she said, see, always talking about somebody. You don't know. That man could have pulled a gun out and shot both of y'all right here. You know what I mean? You think you're funny. But you see, the whole thing about it is when it comes right down to it, if you don't want nobody talking about you, then don't talk about nobody.
Exactly.
We sit here and we talk about voting, presidency and all of this, living wage and everything. What you need to think about when you're out there voting, who's going to do the best for you?
Thank you.
This living wage is kicking off around the world, not the country, around the world, all right? And we're just a part of it. And there was a young lady out in San Diego. Yeah, it was either San Diego or San Francisco. She worked at McDonald's. She got fired because she protested and wanted a living wage.
Right.
They had to bring her back. They had to give her job back plus a living wage because, you can't do that.
Exactly.
All right. But they didn't do it right because they let everybody know we fired her because she wanted more money.
Exactly.
It ain't like that.
No, sir. That's right.
You know, I mean, if you're going to fire somebody for that reason, you know, you better give another reason, because now all of a sudden you looking crazy.
Yeah. And in the same token, you know, we are dealing with that aspect. Soon you will see things change and you will hear results. We can't leak nothing out to you, but you will see results and you will hear things and you will know what we're about. So right now, you just stay tuned. I told you before that enough talking. I told you we're not talking no more. So we're about action. So when next time you hear from us, you will see action and you will know what we're doing and what we're about. So we stay tuned to this, because we told you what we are doing. Get on the train, and we told you we're about action. Talking is over. We did a lot of talking. Everybody else did talking. They said they was going to do this. They said they was going to do that. Nothing happened. So we're not talking. You know, when we put our foot down, it's business. And so we about business, action. And so you know things is going to happen, because we make things happen. And this is what you're going to see. You're going to see it. And we're not going to leak it out. We're just going to let you see it. And then you can judge for yourself and make your own opinion, because then you'll know where it came from.
Because people, you know, people sit back and they go, well, you know, those guys are doing this and they're doing that. You know, they're saying this and they're saying that. But Stanley, when we mess around here and do what we need to do and get things together and straight, everybody's going to say, whew, they said they was going to do that.
Exactly.
They said, you know, a lot of people are sayers, but we are sayers and doers.
Exactly.
And there's a big difference.
There's a big difference.
You know.
And action moves. When
That's
you say
right.
things, you act, you do it, you move immediately on it. That's where your action is at. That's where faith is at. Faith is action, doing something.
That's right.
You can't tell me, oh, well, I'm gonna help you, I'm gonna do that, and you don't do nothing. And you still sitting around and you ain't getting nothing done yet. No, get out of here. That ain't no action. You ain't did nothing. I'm showing you some action. I'm about to move out. I'm doing something. Things are done, getting done. That's action. That's what you need to do. An action word, verb, action, do something. And this is what we're going about. This is what we're about doing.
But right now, what you need to do is go vote.
Exactly. Get right up off the couch. You got time. The time is now. And cast your vote. And let the person know. Let the Democrats know, let the Republican know, let everybody know that you cast your vote. And your vote is what matters. Your vote is what counts. Your vote is you saying, listen, I'm going to put this person in there because enough is enough, and I'm tired, okay, of this nonsense. And so you want someone to represent you. Don't forget, you are the people. You are the people. They're supposed to work for us. We don't supposed to work for them. They're supposed to work for us. When they go into office, they working for us.
That's right.
Us. They got the Constitution all twisted. It's twisted up. You know, they supposed to protect and serve. What are we doing? We giving them all every day. They flipped it around. We serving them? No, they supposed to be serving us. Okay? This is what the Constitution is about. But they got this thing twisted, and they got it all rigged up, and they messed it up. Okay? And we need to bring it back to where it's supposed to be. When they raise their hand and they talk about, swear to serve the people, guess what? That's what they need to be doing.
Yep.
They need to be serving the people. That's you and I.
Yep.
Okay?
You know, when you sit there and you look at it, Stanley, a lot of the things that's going on, especially here in Ithaca, New York, you know, as far as people, a lot of people are, like I say, are out there.
Exactly.
They don't have enough for nothing. So when it comes right down to it, you know, what are these people going to do for Ithaca that all these votes are going up for?
Exactly.
How are you going to help the people of Ithaca? Not the town, the people.
That's true.
Of Ithaca. Because you see, it's the people that's doing it for you.
Exactly.
Right? The town is reaping the benefits.
Yes.
And the people aren't.
Are suffering.
Yes. So,
Exactly.
you know, I don't understand how these people can tell me, if you vote for me, I can do this and we're going to try and get this done. Don't tell me you're going to try and do nothing.
Exactly.
Tell me you're going to do
this. Yeah.
Because, you see, you got the juice. You got the power to get that done.
Exactly.
See, and this is what they need to put a handcuff on these wages of housing.
Yeah.
All right, because this is totally ridiculous, man.
It is.
In some spots, it is way past ridiculous.
It's outrageous.
It is. And I mean, these landlords are just sky high with, and you know what? Well, I think I'm going to raise this $50, and nobody don't say nothing.
No.
All right, you got people that was born and raised here, got families that was born and raised here, can't even afford a place to stay.
No, exactly. And it's crazy.
And then the first thing they say is, well, why you moving?
Why are you moving?
You moving where?
Thank you.
All right, so now you're gonna move to a place where the rent is cheaper, but there ain't no jobs.
No jobs. And then, where you try to get in transportation from the outskirts, that ain't happening because now
you got to ride that bus.
I see that's our time. So, we letting you know, the 24th district, for the 23rd district, all these districts, you get out and vote. You get out and vote for the presidency. You get out and vote. Don't not let this day pass without you voting. Because you can't say, oh, well, I made a difference, or I'm not going to make a difference. I'm going to sit on the couch. No, you can make a difference because your vote can be the last one that tally up and count up who's going to be in there. So guess what? Your vote do count, okay? And we want to thank you, and we'll see you next week. And Chella, get at me because I got your work, okay, from the Bronx. You got my information. I'm going to help you. Good night. Bye-bye.
That's why they're living in ignorance. I say, any country that use agriculture as the main source of income can look forward to the future with confidence. But because of lack of confidence in self, we tend to put our responsibility on someone else.
The seeds and the land. What is the plan? What is the plan? The man, the seeds and the land. Till the soil, till the soil. Our man for eat 3 times a day and no plant no seeds. Our man want smoke good herb and no grow no trees. Farmers stress, farmer feel oppressed. The food that we grow, we should have export. But the food that we grow, we see them import. Importation stun the growth of the Jamaican dollar. Fail the economy, then them bow to IMF, trying to pass them things.
And with some seeds now, I'm the planter. Digging deep to find the essence of living. Because life is not all about blinging.
Science of agriculture.
It involves soil being tilling on, seeds being planted on, taking care of your kids, creating a better future for them youth here. But our life will be an illusion with the failure of agriculture. But because of 500 years of slavery, with all without pay and agronomy, creating our mind a reverse psychology to think that agriculture is so low and dirty and dirty.
The man, the seeds and the land. Till the soil, till the soil. The man,